YouTube, how you doing today? This is your Better Gamer here on Thursday, and I decided to make Thursday kind of like a throwback, flashback series kind of day for you. Um, since we've been doing that playthrough series on the campaign of Call of Duty Ghosts, I thought, why not play some multiplayer a little bit? Unfortunately, I could not get that multiplayer gameplay for you. You can't find a lobby in Ghost anymore apparently. So what I did for you is I put the bots on veteran and decided to play some free for all here on Strike Zone, and we'll see how it goes.
Free for all.
And that is that smooth Snoop Dogg voice overlay that you could get with the some of the DLC that came out for this game. I thought that was a nice little touch. I thought Infinity Ward really thought outside the box as far as that went. Having a voice overlay, like, it gets old having the same announcer announce everything from call outs to score streaks and, you know, the general stuff that you hear in the Call of Duty multiplayer. It was a really nice change of pace. But this game, it was solid. A lot of people bash Call of Duty Ghosts for being slow, being a dry game. You couldn't really get into it, which to a certain point is true. But all this game really needed was a couple of minor tweaks here and there, and it would have been a solid title. It really would have been. This was, unfortunately, one of the forgettable Call of Duties we've had in the franchise history.
Already? Yeah, them pussies afraid.
And as I pick up my guard dog there, or as you'll see in a little bit, my guard wolf, how long does it take to whistle for a dog? Not long. That's one of the unfortunate minor things that got on my nerves about this, as far as the multiplayer went. You would call in your kill streak, and they would just take their sweet time, and you would more than likely die in the process if you weren't in a good hiding spot. And when you're playing against bots, they know where you're at all times. It's just a matter of whether their reaction time is there or not. But this is veteran mode. He was spot on, like instant. And I was melted. Oh well. But what was I getting at? That's right. Minor tweaks. You know, if the spawns were a little bit tweaked where you couldn't spawn trap, because that was rampant in this game's life cycle. You play the certain game modes, you would take the certain positions if you're playing domination, and you would spawn trap the enemy team until they refused to take it anymore and would back out a lot of the time. Now, another thing this game really lacked was the score streaks. You see me pick up this Battle Hind, this attack helicopter as it's been known in games past, and it doesn't do a thing. Now, it's not the score's fault, but again, you know, it's supposed to be an attack helicopter. This is a hard streak to get. This is a 7 gun streak. You know, for the under average gamer, you know, you don't see yourself getting this kind of score streak. Then, I mean, I'm playing bots, and it's still pretty challenging because anybody can sneak up behind you and shoot you in the back. And that's going to lead to my next point. Your health on this game was minuscule. It was very small. Like, if you had the slightest of flinch, you'd be melted instantly. I mean, a lot of the guns on this game were 2-3 shot kills, and that's with suppressors on. You see me just take him down, and he didn't even have a chance to turn around. On Black Ops 2 and other games forward, I mean, you would have the chance to turn around, react, and maybe get a kill from behind. Turn on a guy. It's not the case in this one. It's like you're playing hardcore on a regular playlist. And I think that's another thing that turned people off to this game, was the the learning curve for this game, it was very steep. Not that people couldn't adjust to the play style of it. It's just, it's tough. I mean, the skill gap on this game was unreal. Because you would have either your teammates or whoever you're playing against were really, really bad, not to their fault of their own, or the people were just unbelievably good. Like seasoned veterans, well, like myself, not to toot my own horn here, but the skill gap was just insurmountable for some people, and that's what kind of turned them off to this game too. Now, why am I playing Ghosts all of a sudden after it's been 2 years since this game died out? But let's face it, this game died out in a couple of months of its life cycle, to be frankly honest. There's been some YouTube videos of other YouTube gamer channels like myself posting about an article that was posted in a UK magazine that has a very reputable they're very reputable as far as what they do their articles about, and their trusted source for a number of years posted that Infinity Ward is working on, or I guess it was the games they would like to see most, and Call of Duty Ghosts 2 was on that list. So maybe whoever did this article had a anonymous source that was telling them that this would be the title that the Infinity Ward was going to be planning on releasing. We'll just have to see, but it was very interesting to see somebody post an article about supposedly a game that hasn't even released its title yet. They've been very secretive about what they've been working on. And as you saw, I got that Helo pilot. That's supposed to be this game's chopper gunner. A chopper gunner is an 11 gun streak. That's really hard to get. Even on my skill level, I only got a handful of those during the game's life cycle, just because your health was very small and you get spawned on instantly. But that thing was tough to control. Like, I find the air support in Battlefield is easier to control than that, and that is one of the things that has a steep learning curve. But there's me picking up the game-winning kill, and if this was regular Ghost, I would not have gotten that knife kill. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, I would have been melted before I even had a chance to look at that guy. But I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and let me know in the comments section below if you'd like to see more of this Throwback Thursday kind of series, and I'll be happy to oblige. But thank you for watching, YouTube. This is Your Better Gamer. Hope you enjoyed Your Better Gaming.